Добрый день, дамы и господа. Вас, как всегда, приветствую я, а вы, как всегда, смотрите меня. Обычный режим хардкор Undead Nightmare. Обычный режим. Продолжить сохранение, создать новое сохранение. Че, ебанутое? Не выключайте PS4. Ебать. Блядь. Вот это графика! Ебать! Это просто невероятно! Блядь, мафия. Хотя нет, в мафии похуже было. Джон. Почему они ее протонули не на пятую плойку, а на четвертую? Потому что они просто добавили игру в доступ и все, они настолько ничего не делали. Просто было впадло. Собрали легкий куш. Очень быстро. Blackwater. Blackwater. Диалога вообще нету. Ну, конечно, в новой RDR графика просто бомба. В сравнении с старой. Технологии двигаются.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
В Армадиллу, что ли, едем?
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently.
Мне немного не помнится. Я в прологе во второй части Джон со своей уже семьей, там все у них хорошо, ферма и вся херня. Чем закончился пролог? Я вот не помню, и Ай, блядь, какая-то путаница сейчас. Почему он едет, я не помню. Неужели жизнь его хуёво закончилась?
The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Что там по настройкам? Оружие. Ковбойский револьвер, нож. Угу. Костюмы. Пока... Это по квесту можно будет. Все неизвестно. Охотник, эксперт, довольно. Прикольно. По сути, коллекции можно будет собирать и... Ладно, позже этим займемся. Дневник, настройки. Управление понятно, оно скорее всего такое же. Все понятно. Наушники. Изображение. Сглаживание. Не знаю. Размытие при движении выключить. Эффект при убийстве. Да. Субтитры. Да. Размер описания задачи. Так, показывать карту. Показывать маршрут. Яркость. Контрастность. Контрастность чуть побольше сделаем. И насыщенность. Как-нибудь так. Так, 4. Опа. Угу. Прикольно. Так, давай по сглаживанию посмотрим, можно ли что-нибудь сделать лучше. Изображение, вот это если... Я даже не знаю, это лучше или хуже. Нет, так лучше. Тихо. Нихуя себе. Так уже тогда можно было. Какого года игра?
That's it, fella. Stay calm.
Нет. Да, ошибка была. крестиком показывают, куда идти.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
О, это дед из лагеря. Почему не пишут, как зовут? Я не помню.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
О, лошадь Фомы. Вот это вот.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Let's go.
Whoa there.
О, тут можно сразу.
Slow down.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been
No.
abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built
Физика
during the Mexican War.
животных,
What
конечно,
kinds of
говнище.
soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Хотя,
I ain't
наверное, тогда это
entirely
был топ.
sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
Где
I
все
think I heard his
животные?
name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister.
Так, карта. Смотрим. Вест, так, Толстрис. Вот здесь должен быть, да, Вест Элизабет? Армадило, Кингенстед. А, подожди. Вот, наверное, вот это вот Вест Элизабет. И это, наверное, уже как раз Блэквотер. Думаю. Похоже очень. Да. Ну, карта будет не очень большая. Так, A Map of the Western Border States. 1910 год.
That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me.
Лично, не из видосов.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill. Whoa! Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah.
Что меня здесь ждет? Я не помню, как главаря банды звали. Банда... Который во второй РДР, я не помню, как его.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch!
А, Дач.
And no more you. Implores. I implore...
Блять. Ну, что-то они тогда накосячили с со второй РДР, потому что про Артура тут ни слова, а, блядь, что-то я не припоминаю, чтобы Джон был каким-то пиздоделом.
You to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Just like you.
See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Я снова буду работать на фирме. Нихуя себе, у него прыжок. Прям в Vice City. Ну-ка. Опа, паркур есть. Насколько высоко могу забраться? Так, сейчас я должен кое-что проверить. Время. Будет сейчас.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Важные люди, места и события.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland. Hello there.
Hop on up. You won't bite. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Блять, это просто катастрофа. Как выдержать эту графику и продолжить играть в РДР?
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Hello. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Хватит искать. Ну,
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Come on.
а можно вернуться к лошади?
Whoa there.
Эй,
Shit.
Are
ебать.
you bored of the ranch already?
Да иду.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Да?
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then
Well,
riding a horse seems
пиздой.
to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Так.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is
Опа.
trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the
Магазинный
ranch.
карабин. Пиздец.
Whoa there! Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Easy now. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. You got one. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Nice shoot. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I
Тут
think.
не такое пиздатое автонаведение,
Much
как
obliged for the
в
help.
второй РДК,
Them rabbits
GTA.
can be wily little critters.
Чуть-чуть надо
Let's get back on
прицеливаться.
the horses and see what else is going on. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. Come on, boys. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Come!
That's it! Damn coyotes! Hurry! I think we're going straight for the chicken coop. Yeah!
Come on, easy up there.
Ну и как отсюда выйти, блядь?
Whoa there.
That coyote won't be back.
Right.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Whoa, whoa.
Nice shot. wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Блять, пиздец.
You
Как
know,
можно
you
было
can actually handle a
так
rifle.
портануть?
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Надеюсь, я где-то 50% игры
This
прошел.
is you, Mr. Marston.
Да нахуя? Ага.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Пока, ебать. Давай сохраним игру. Все, 3 ячейки. Да. Честь. Хо-хо-хо.
Nobody saw where he hid the cards. Now you know I don't listen to that jibber jabber. I heard Mr. McFarland ain't none too
Это
happy
уже
about
по
the
мне.
blacksmith.
В конце. Драться будешь?
My mistake, mister. Howdy. Howdy.
Сейчас.
Well, hello there.
Тимоха мне позвонил, блядь, и сам у самого нет не ловит, не может ничего. Опа. Так, сейчас мне надо зайти в приложение и проверить. Не понимаю. Так, секундочку. Я не понимаю, как игру скачать одну. Ну и чё, как? Не дает это скачать. Блять, заебало меня это. Давай. вновь. 359 лир. Купите. Так, приостанавливаю стрим, буду дальше играть и качать игру, в которую хочу тоже поиграть. Спасибо за просмотр.